Assalamualaikum everyone, I hope you're all doing well. Today's video is a full review about our stay at Pullman Zam Zam Makkah hotel, including a tour of our room as well as a detailed overview of our breakfast, which was included. So this video is not sponsored and I will be giving my honest rating at the end of the video, with details of pricing, etc. So make sure to watch till the end for that. So this was our first time staying at Pullman Zam Zam Makkah hotel, which is located in the clock tower. We have stayed at their branch in Medina and we love their service and hospitality, so we wanted to experience how the Makkah hotel would be. We were here in November of 2023 and we were traveling as a family with 2 toddlers. Previously, we've also stayed at Swiss Hotel Makkah and I have a full review of that on my channel. I will have the link above, so definitely check that out if you are planning to stay there. Here, our taxi dropped us off in the underground parking where we unloaded our stuff and concierge basically took our bags and we headed to reception. So in order to get to the main reception, you do have to take an elevator. These elevators can take you to the Haram, to the underground parking where we just came from, as well as the hotel reception. So we headed to P11 for check-in, and once you arrive at P11, you'll easily be able to find the entrance to the hotel as soon as you step out of the elevator. And mashallah, the entrance to the hotel was very nice and inviting. The decor was elegant with lots of different lights everywhere. It was giving like an Arabic/Turkish vibe, and reception had lots of staff, so not a lot of wait time, and the smell that hits you as soon as you enter is just so nice, mashallah. There was a little bukhur shop at one end as well as a little cafe with snacks and tea at the other end near reception. We wait for check-in. Why don't I show you a little bit of the hotel? You didn't have to wait long for check-in. At the desk, they ask you for your reservation information as well as your passport. And we had booked a regular twin bedroom with city view. However, when we arrived, to our surprise, they actually upgraded us to a Haram view room. Alhamdulillah. So we were very surprised and we actually appreciated the gesture a lot. Concierge took our bags up and we followed up shortly. So we headed up to our room, which was located on the 19th floor. The hotel itself is pretty big with about 24 floors. And once we got to the hallway had really nice lights and decor. However, I found it to be a little bit dark. But yeah, our room was at the end of this hallway and we were staying in room 1923. Now, let me give you guys a quick tour of our room and all the amenities included. As soon as you enter the room, there's a small dining area along with a kitchenette. I think the kitchenette was the best part of the room, along with the view, of course, which I'll share in a bit. So they provided the usual water and beverages like coffee and tea in the kitchen. They had a small stove here to warm up food or cook meals if you like. We never ended up using it, but it would be convenient with kids if you had utensils with you. They did not provide any. They also had this fridge to store, milk and drinks for the kids, as well as any leftovers we would have. And along with that, they had all this extra storage space at the top with these cabinets. They had extra glasses and the rest of the cabinets was for, lots of space for storage. I found it helpful to store any of the snacks or the extra food that I had bought with the kids. Overall, the room was a good size with 2 beds and a little sofa in the corner by the window. You can see there's a small table that you can use for work as well as a TV and a mirror in front. They have this, a comfy chair by the window where you can pray and do your ibadat while looking out at the Haram, mashallah, as well as the safe where you can put your valuables. The beds are adjustable, which was great, so you could combine them to make a large bed for everyone. I kept my small toddler in a pack and play beside the bed, and our other toddler slept with us. And in the middle of the room, there was this small closet here. It's a tight closet with some hangers and an extra pillow and blanket. I found it to be quite tight because our bags couldn't fit inside, so we had to have them on the side of the room, taking up more space. So, yeah. Then by the door was the washroom, which was a decent size. However, it looked very aged and some things looked worn out. They provided these fragrance-free toiletries as well as this hair dryer, which was nice. But overall, it gave a very old feel. Now for the best part of this room, subhanallah, has to be the Haram view. Mashallah, mashallah. The view was very nice. You could see the sehen of Masjid al-Haram and it was just amazing. الرحمن الرحيم الملك القدوس السلام المؤمن. Breakfast was included in our rooms, and I would highly recommend doing that if you're traveling with small kids. It's very convenient and quick. So the hotel itself was quite busy with lots of people checking in and out whenever we would go to reception. Even from the rush in the elevators as well as in the restaurant, you can see how busy it is. Breakfast is served on P13 floor at Al Zahra restaurant, and the breakfast timing is from 6:30 to 10:30 a.m. As soon as we entered, the ambience of the restaurant was very nice, mashallah, and it was very busy. Their seating space is large, however, it is narrow, so the seating seemed very compact and close together. So we were trying to find a spot where there weren't a lot of people, but mashallah, there was a lot of hustle and bustle. So yeah, we were looking for a spot where there weren't a lot of people, as we didn't want to disturb other people with noise or the kids playing around. We managed to find a table near the end of the hall where there were many empty tables and we could sit comfortably with the kids. As for their breakfast menu and items, I will give you guys a quick tour of what was offered. We were here for 2 days, and both days I believe the menu was the same. So yeah, they had buffets all throughout the hall, and the buffets included different options for everyone. There were plain simple foods available for kids, such as boiled eggs, sausages, potato wedges, white rice, etc. They had 2 other dishes like lentils and a meat and peas dish, which was nice. All the food is mild enough for kids and people of different backgrounds. And in addition to the main meal items that I just showed you guys, they had a lot of sides like hummus, tahini, and other sauces, yogurts, and deli meats, as well as lots of different types of cheeses. And they also had a whole section of various breads and cakes to pair with the meals, and a lot of other things that I can't even list them all. So you can take a look at the next couple of clips to get a complete picture of everything included. Also had a big section with cereal and milk, and the milk would be cold milk. Sometimes I would ask the staff if they can warm up the milk for me so I can give it to the kids. Next to it, they also had some juices, as well as the main section of chai, coffee, tea, and water, and their lattes were really, really good. But yeah, overall, we found the breakfast service to be pretty decent. In my opinion, I would say that they have limited variety in terms of like the main meal food options when I compare it to like other hotels hotels like Pullman Zam Zam Medina branch or another clock tower hotel like Swiss Hotel, for example. But the ambience was nice, the food was good in taste, and the staff were great. Now, I just wanted to share the room view during the day as well. Mashallah, you can see the sehen of Masjid al-Haram, and it was Jummah, so people were already outside and trying to get into the Haram early morning. So mashallah, you can just see the rush, everyone's running inside. Things that you can see from our room are part of the Mecca Tower, and you can also see Ibrahim Khalil Road from here too, so that was nice. And now if we get to the main point where I give you guys my honest rating of the hotel for anyone traveling, especially families with young kids looking for good hotel options. We felt that this hotel, Pullman Zam Zam Makkah, would be, rating at 6.5 out of 10, as the hotel itself is very aged. The room was all right, but it felt tight, like space-wise, and it was a bit dark. We felt that they need a good renovation, but otherwise their location is prime and very convenient for elderly and families with kids, as you're right in the clock tower, maybe 5 minutes from the Haram. You're very close, very convenient. And if I would talk price-wise, we were traveling in November of 2023, and we got the room for 350 Canadian dollars or 900 Rial per night. But depending on the season that you're traveling in, the price for this hotel can range. If you're looking for convenience and accessibility and you don't mind the older feel of the building, then I would recommend this hotel. But if you would like a luxury service, quality, and feel, then I would say that there are better options available in the clock tower, like Swiss Hotel, for example. The Swiss Hotel review I have up on my channel. Definitely check that one out. I will have the link above. But yeah, that's all for today's video. I hope you guys found this review helpful, and if you would like to get more information about our Umrah trip, hotel reviews in Medina and Makkah, as well as any tips for families with kids, because I have a lot of them on my channel, please do check out my channel and subscribe if you haven't already. And inshallah, I will see you guys in my next video. Take care and Allah Hafiz.